everybody, this is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, also the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, which I hope you go check those out. You can have a lot of fun, get a lot of encouragement, see tutorials and more. That's why the group's called Tutorials and More, but you can do that in both groups. This is video 14 in the Books and Butterflies series, and this is a lap book that we made, and this is the flip through. Now I made this as a beginner's lap book series of tutorials, but anybody that has made a lap book before will still find things, you know, to learn in this video series. However, a person that's never made a lap book before will be able to make this lap book following these tutorials. You'll have to excuse me if my voice is a little loud. I am standing up to do this, and if I'm a little out of breath, it's because I have a fractured rib. So here we go. I used the kit Books and Butterflies by Victoria Designs. It's one of their newer kits, I believe, and so it's still available in their Etsy shop. The cover is one of the large pages that I cut down to size. The Books and Butterflies is a piece of ephemera. These butterflies I have from my butterfly box, and man, had a piece of something on him. I was like, oh no, what happened to him? And they've all been glazed or had glossy accents put on them. These two were glazed with triple thick. This one has glossy accents, and all of them, their little wings are up and they're ready to fly. Now on the sides, on the big side, there's two pieces of ribbon. On the little sides, there's one for each, but it still looks like two pieces of ribbon. And then this is the back cover. I didn't put anything on it so it could lay flat when we have it set out to view. Now, a lap book opens and then opens, so they're pretty large, and we're not going to be able to see the whole thing on camera, so I'm going to have to move it back and forth for you, and possibly up and down a little bit, but I don't believe so as much as the back and forth. So when we open it up, this is the first thing you see. These are the inside covers, and I think they're really pretty. This says The Magic of Books, and this one has some Books and Butterflies on it. They're both in the pastel color scheme, just like the front cover is a little bit darker and the back cover is a little bit darker as well. And when you open this side, you see sections 4, believe it or not, and 1. And then when you open this side, you see sections 2 and 3. So the whole thing goes from here all the way through to here. I want to make sure I get it all in there. And so let's start with section 4. Section 4 is an expandable pocket. I put the book ephemera and the butterfly on. This is a glazed butterfly. This opens with one Velcro dot, and it's expandable so that you can put any leftover ephemera or writing cards or anything that you want in there. So that's section 4, so that's pretty easy to get through to show you. Go here. This is section 2, tied shut with sari silk, but it also has magnets. However, it's very easy to miscalculate how thick things can get as far as where your magnets are going to go. So I ended up having to put in some Velcro dots. I think I did over here in section 3 as well. I mean section 2 as well. to have everything close. Now, in the descriptions under the videos, not under the videos, but yeah, maybe I think I will add it under the videos. But when you see when I posted about the videos, it tells in each post for each video what we did in that video. That's why I wanted to make sure you realize this is section 4, this is 1, 2, and 3. So this is base 1 that goes on section 1, and I added a glazed butterfly to it. And you open it this way, and there's 3 tags and a belly band. Get over there. And then I stamped this, and I also stamped this, and then you have a large writing area, and it says books. Then you open this way, and you have a large belly band made from 2 writing cards. And here's the card. It comes out. I just had to get a hold of it. I knew it came out. I just couldn't grab it. And then this is a pocket that's made to look like a file folder. And inside we have this card. I believe it opens. Oh, it's 2 cards. And on the back you have writing space. I didn't realize there was 2 because I didn't have them spread out a little bit. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, and then that's the end there. And then we go this way. And look, I thought I went through the whole thing, but this is acetate. Oh no, there is a writing card there. So there's a writing card here. And then if you wanted to, you could write around the acetate. It's so funny. I keep looking at the acetate pockets and the acetate belly bands, and I keep thinking there's no card there because they're bigger. It's kind of funny. On this side we have a window with a pocket or a tuck, whichever way you want to look at it, side pocket. And we have a card. Is this card open? No. And there's writing space on the back. Looks nice in that window. And we go past this way, and we have these 2 writing areas, and they open and open. This is all 1 page. As you can see, it's lined up. This is all 1 page. And then we have these 2 tickets that come out. Oh, there's a little hitch because I had to hide the magnets in there. There we go. Gotta pass the magnet. Okay, and then there's a writing space here with a border that I put on here. And it just closes back. And on this side we have this large acetate pocket. And inside the pocket we have this writing card, which some people might have cut apart for the stamps, but I decided to make a writing card out of it. We have this card here. It says love, writing space on the back. We have this large writing card and this beautiful image behind. That's why the pocket is clear. I didn't cut my fingernails, which I was going to, and then I remembered I had to pick up acetate pockets. So we can put this back, and we can put this back, but this also opens, when it opens this way, you can open it this way, and the whole thing opens out like this. Can you see it? The whole thing opens out like this. And you can also open the whole thing out like so. Okay? Let's tie this back together and go on to section 2. Section 2 also has a glazed butterfly added. It's a sari silk tie. The base is similar to this base and opens this way. Or actually it opens this way. They open towards, each one opens towards the center. So you have this writing area here, and you have a card that comes out. Writing space on the back with a glazed butterfly. You can open it again, and there's a writing card under an acetate pocket. These two thin cards, you had A and B that I made into the belly bands, and then you have C and D. And I didn't put anything on here because you do kind of need to have these laid flatter. But you can take these out and write behind them, and you can also write on the back of them. As you can hear, that one needed a Velcro. Miscalculated with these envelopes, so I wasted 2 for magnets. So on this here, it says 2 envelopes, or 1 envelope cut into 2 pieces, and then I flipped one of them upside down so that there would be 2 pockets. So there's a card here. I was going to have this card in here hold this shut, but then I kind of thought, well, maybe that might not be enough. So I added magnets. You have the writing areas on the back and the writing area in the center. I may come back and stamp these. And there's also a card that comes out the top here, and this card is actually the center from a one of the windows that we cut out. So is this one. Let's see if I can find the pocket in there. Okay. On this side we have a library card that I made, or a library pocket that I made with a glazed butterfly on it, ready to fly away. And we have 2 vintage library cards, even though they're not really vintage, but it says vintage, so. Okay, and then it opens one more time. This is caught. Opens one more time this way, and we have a card on this side. Always take them out once and make sure they're not kind of stuck in the in the glue. And this says the magic of books and butterflies. On this side over here we have a clear belly band, and we have cards E and F, which come out. And they show this picture, which is the same as one of the inner covers. I just really liked it, so I used it again. Okay, so this goes all the way back. And then, of course, this one opens this way. We have a writing space, and I've stamped a stamp here, and it's an old-fashioned typewriter with a blackbird or a raven on it. This side is a flip out with a acetate window cut into it with a card that comes out. It's held down by these 2 hands. So you just slide them open this way. Then you can take the card out. And it says books give us wings. And it's hence the butterflies. You open it this way, and there's butterflies and books, writing area. This side, butterflies and books, and a writing area. Here's our hands still. And we just pull them back and pull them back. Oopsie. And a finger got caught. And it holds that shut. So this closes like this. Once again, it opens like this. And like this, so that it opens all the way out flat. Then it goes back this way and this way. Oopsie. This way. Then when you slide the book this way, it also opens all the way up that way. Oh, I think we already looked at that. Okay, so we tie it back shut. Then in our last section, which I really like, and I was really glad that it turned out because I've never made a notepad like it before, even though lots of people have, but I had never tried it before. It's tied shut with sari silk. We also have another glazed butterfly ready to take off. We open the sari silk. We have this writing card, which is books and butterflies. You open it up with a big writing area with some books and butterfly. And on the back it's decorated as well. This is actually a scrap. And I looked at it and I thought this would make a really great card. Set that to the side. And we have a notepad that comes out that's just tied in. We have this backing paper. Now the notepad has this paper on the cover, printed on the back, coffee dyed paper all the way through. The back is a board. Let's see if I can do it. It's a board, it's not just paper. It's got this backing on it. And then I used my crocodile and I punched 2 holes and I tied the whole thing in with sari silk, and that way you can untie the sari silk, flip open the top, replace the papers, and put the lid back down, put the sari silk back in and tie it, and then you've got a whole new notebook again to use. So we put this here, and put this here, then we tie it down. And that's that. Okay, so these are the 4 sections. Once again, we added these pieces in the spines on the inside. They're all part of the same page. And then once again, these are all the sections. I think it turned out really well. I'm having to hold it crooked to get it straight under the camera. Okay, so then it closes back up like this. Then you close it like this. And then it lays like this. All nice and neat in a box. It looks like this from the top, with all the sections in there. Hey, and guess what? It looks the same from the bottom. And that's our flip through of books and butterflies. Thank you for joining me in this series. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And like I said, be sure to visit the Facebook groups and show off your Etsy shops and your YouTube channels and your YouTube videos and all kinds of fun stuff, Freebie Fridays. And we'll be more than happy to have you join us there for the fun. All right, this is Terry saying goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video series, and that will be just 1 second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.